Well, hello everyone, Melody here with Inspiration Nation. This is our team call for the week. This is one of the days that I really look forward to because I get to spend some time with each one of you that are on our team and get to give out accolades for milestones that have been hit, answer questions, and this is a great opportunity for you to get to know each other. So I really love Thursdays. And then, of course, we've got our pro show later on this evening at 6 p.m. Pacific time that I know that you're not going to want to miss that tonight with Robert Hollis. I am very, very blessed with Unlimited Profits here, and because I get to choose the people that I work with. I get to choose who I surround myself with, and that's a huge difference in my life. And one of the great things is I get to work with somebody who's very important and inspirational to me. And today, I know our Black Diamond, Scott Kloster, who's an amazing leader, has a video to share with you. We're going to try to keep this team call short so we can keep everybody, doing what they need to do. And we really appreciate your time and really don't want to take too much of that from you today. We want to just give you a little bit of valuable things here and then get you to go on with your day. Scott, will you come out and talk with us?
Yeah, sorry about that. How's it going, Melody? How you doing today?
Blessed and highly favored. How are you?
If I was doing any better, there'd be 6 of me.
Yeah. Okay, and we would be in trouble.
Yeah, you guys would.
6 Black Diamonds, that would be amazing. I know we're having a blast here with Unlimited Profits, and you and I are both learning a whole lot and seeing our team grow and learn as well. So, the excitement level is really, really high. Yeah. But I just want everybody to know that, I just really want to give it up to you in front of everybody here, saying, Scott Kloster and I both, we started really not knowing anything, but just really made a commitment to working on ourselves this year. And doing that through Unlimited Profits and the personal development we get there, and with mentoring with Robert Hollis. So we're just seeing great results. We're not going to be any better than you guys. We just got started sooner. So we want you to know that we're here to help you every step of the way. And today on our team call, Scott has a video that is going to talk about focus and how important that is in reaching your dreams, in reaching your goals. So, Scott, do you want to play that video for us real quick?
Sure. All right, give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. It's an amazing video by Eric Thomas. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this video, but let me know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play it right now for you guys. This is amazing.
I am a living witness that if you're brave enough to dream it, it can happen. You got to be determined that no matter what it takes, you're not going to stop. You're not going to quit. You're not going to give up until you make this dream become a reality.
Jumping up and down the floor. My hand is an animal.
When I leave this place, is to help you to get that much closer to making your dream become a reality.
The sun was in
2013 was the why. So what happens is, as you grow and as you develop, and as you improve yourself, these new concepts start to come. And so the why had always been a part of my life, but I was able to tap into 2013. I was able to tap into that why in a way I never tapped into that why before. Are you excited? I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna do this for this person. I'm gonna buy this for my mom and my children. I'm gonna put them in school. And you got all these great dreams, and then you get up in the morning and life punch you in your face. E.T., just like you, I get punched in the face. Now, you don't always know about it. I don't always talk about it because I don't want to discourage you. But I've had multiple aunts. At least 2 or 3 aunts died of cancer in the last 4 or 5 years. We all get knocked out. Life hasn't been a crystal stair very tough. I've had my haters. I've had people who've come against me, who try to sabotage me. I'm like the lion. I'm not the gazelle. I don't need something external to motivate me. I find something within. And you got to do me a favor. Like, you can't give up. You can't give in. Like, listen to me. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And if life's got you backed up, I need you to do what Buster Douglas did. Buster Douglas started fighting back. He said, I know you knocked out 30 other people before me, but I won't be the 31st. And finally, they got to that line. And Buster Douglas. And the world was shocked. Goliath has been knocked down. What happened? And they went to Buster Douglas and they asked Buster Douglas simply, like, what happened? And Buster Douglas said, listen to me. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Here's the challenge. The challenge was, it's real simple. Before my mother died, she told the whole world that I was going to beat Mike Tyson. And 2 days before the fight, my mother died. Buster Douglas had a decision to make. When his mother died, he could die with his mother, or he made a decision, I can wake up and I can live for mom. And he knocked Mike Tyson out simply because his why was greater than that punch. Find that reason to wake up every day and go get it. Everybody's got a dream. Everybody's got a goal. But when you write your why down, what your why does for you is says, you can't quit. You can't give up. You can't stop. If there's no money, you make up something. You go print it. If nobody's giving you an opportunity, you create it. But what I can't do is I can't let my son down. I can't let my wife down. I can't let my parents down. I can't let my city down. And for you, your problem is you're just focused on your dreams and your goals, and you're not focused on why. Why do you want this? Why do you get up in the morning? Somebody said, E.T., why do you wake up at 3 o'clock? Why not? If all I have to do is get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and my family can live like they want to live, and I can change the world, and at 3 o'clock, have you lost your mind? I'll get up at 3 every day. Why? Because my why is greater than my sleep. What makes a person average is their focus. Like an average person is focused on getting paid. That's why they're average. A person who's good, he's focusing on, I want to make my boss happy. A person who's great, his focus is, what need can I meet? His focus is different. Same human being, but his focus is entirely different. Your concentration is supposed to change. And so what you're focusing on throughout the course of the day, it has to change. What you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're watching, the conversations you have. You must now be focused on your why, and you must be focused on your dream. You must be focused on your goals. When you are great, you don't focus on a week. When you are great, you don't focus on a month. When you are great, you don't focus on a year. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with planning, but what I'm talking about is you concentrate on the 24 hours that's in front of you, and you live.
All right. Awesome.
I don't know about you guys, but you know that was a very powerful message for me. Because I did focus. I spent a lot of time, many, many years, guys, focusing on all the bad things in my life. And it wasn't until I could focus on the positive things, the good things, that those things started to happen. When I started to recognize and really be grateful for the good things and focus on those rather than all of these things over here that were making my life seem like it was crumbling. So today I want to talk about focus, and I really was going to share some things that successful people, all successful people do, how they got their success, but because they focus on the right things. But because of all of the conversations that I've had this week with a lot of people asking me questions, today I wanted to share, I'm going to go more of, I'm going to say, I want to talk about 15 things that highly focused people don't do. They don't do. So this was important for me because I went through this checklist and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing these too. See, I finally believe, because of Robert and Unlimited Profits, that I can be successful, that I deserve to be successful. So I want to make sure that I stay focused on doing the things that I need to do. But there were a lot of things on this do not do list that I could relate to, that I still saw myself kind of wavering, and I thought, you know, this is going to help some of those people that I had conversations with this week on staying focused. So Thank you, Scott, so much for sharing that with us. I'm going to come back to you in just a minute. So, okay, focus is the key to happiness and success, or success and happiness in life. The most successful people on the planet are highly focused. They pay attention to the present moment and what the present tasks are. This is so key for us, to be present in what's happening now, what we need to do now. This habit ensures that they're fully engaged in activities to get more done, to properly deal with life's adversities, and highly focused people are simply mindful. They're present in their own mind. They have a road, a path they need to follow to get to where they want to go. And they don't mind doing things that many of us might be prone to do. Like, I guess what I want to say is really successful people stay in an uncomfortable zone. They're constantly stretching themselves. They're constantly doing things to make themselves better. And that's one of the greatest things that I've learned from Robert. So I really want to stress to you, if you're comfortable doing what you're doing and you're not getting the results that you want, make yourself a little bit uncomfortable. But let's make sure that we're not doing any of these things. The first thing, and this is not, I didn't put this on this list, this came from Forbes. This was an article printed in Forbes and just recently. So I want to share this with you. Number one is they don't gossip. Highly focused people do not gossip. They don't say things that don't need to be said. They don't get caught up in stories about this person or that person who's saying things that aren't nice about people. They stay focused on what they want and how they're going to get there. And this is one thing that really got to me is highly focused people don't multitask. Oops, I've been multitasking all this time. So I guess what I need to do is really, for myself, stop multitasking and just focus on one thing at a time. That boosts our attentiveness and our productivity. And studies show that the human brain can handle two or more complicated tasks without too much trouble, but it tends to slow us down to getting to what we want to get done. Highly successful people don't procrastinate. I know Doug and I were talking about procrastination today, and you know that's what causes us to procrastinate most of the time. Fear, maybe doing something that we don't want to do, but I know for myself it was fear. Fear kept me from moving forward and making myself the better version of myself. So successful people don't procrastinate. They're highly focused and they might put different tasks away, but I found that if I do the things I don't want to do first, even at the beginning of my day, say it's making phone calls. I hate calling people sometimes. It's an uncomfortable thing for me to call people that I don't know. So if I do that in the beginning of my day, then everything else is a piece of cake through the day. So that might be something that can help people that tend to procrastinate. But really I found for myself it was fear that was holding me back. Highly successful people do not let distractions derail them. They stay to a set schedule. They have goals for their day of things they need to achieve, and they don't let anything keep them from that. That was one thing that Scott and I were talking about, that we really had to say, you know what, stuff happens all the time. In life, there's always going to be a distraction. There's always going to be something that needs to be taken care of. There's always going to be something to keep us from reaching our dreams, our goals that we set for ourselves. But we need to stay focused on why Why do we want to reach those dreams and goals? What are those things that we're trying to achieve? I really had to focus on my why to keep me motivated, to keep moving forward. Highly successful people don't seek validation from others. Again, I'm guilty. I always cared way too much what other people thought. And that held me back from doing the things that made me uncomfortable. They also don't entertain disorganization. They know where everything is in its place, and that way they can be more productive. So there's a clue. For anybody out there who tends to be disorganized, like myself, every once in a while, I kind of get crazy. Organization is going to help you to be more successful. Highly successful people don't give silly excuses why they don't work, why they're not getting anything done. Again, I know we all have challenges. There are times that we don't feel good. There are times that, in fact, Scott, I'm going to call you out here. Have there ever been times where, Scott, being that you got to the #2 income earner in the company,
Yeah.
Black Diamond,
Mm-hmm.
one of the first Black Diamonds, I mean, there was a small group of us. Have there ever been times where you just did not feel good, literally, physically, did not feel good, did not want to do anything, didn't feel like talking to people, and did it anyway?
Of course, all the time.
And was it a distraction that you couldn't get past?
I found a way to get past it. It was called Melody Rive that kept bugging me.
Bugging you, maybe motivating you, inspiring you.
That was motivation. That was motivation.
Right. You know, that's the thing. We all have things where we don't feel good. We might have a migraine, and or a headache, or just don't feel good, just tired and exhausted. And there are times where I know the team has set up appointments, Google Hangouts, one after the other all day long. And I see a smirk on Doug's face because he's seen me go through this and know that I am just physically exhausted. But I can't let my team down. I can't let my why get blurry. I had to keep it in front of me, right? I had to make sure that, I kept these on and I kept my vision crystal clear to be able to remind myself what my why was. So I did do those things that really made me uncomfortable. So I didn't lose where I was going, what my goals were, what my why was that I needed to, not wanted to, must achieve. So I could not give excuses. Sometimes they seem silly, but you know what? Honestly, if you can push through something when you're not feeling good, when you just don't have any more to give, that's how I got my strength. That's what made me stronger. Okay, highly successful people don't eschew risk. They understand that there's risk involved in different areas in life, and they know there's no guarantee for tomorrow. But you know what? With Unlimited Profits, the only risk we have is not becoming the better version of ourselves, not mastering the skills that we need to become successful. We're very, very blessed here with this opportunity that Robert has given us, and I'm just, the only risk I feel like I have is if I let myself down and I don't do the things that are required for me to keep getting better each and every day. So, and also, successful people don't dwell on the past. They don't wallow in the horrible things that they've gone through in the past. They don't use that as an excuse. Now, I know this is very, very difficult to do. It's really easy to blame today on yesterday. It's so easy to say, well, I cannot, or believe that you cannot achieve the amount of success that you're looking for because you went through hard times before. I've been there, I know. But we've got to put the past away and make ourselves stronger from it and realize that we can achieve anything that we want to do. Number 10 of the 15 things that highly successful people do not do is they don't act rashly. Highly focused people don't rush into things. They take their time and think and weigh the options. They know that not everything holds glitter and gold in this world, but there's because of that, I lost my word. Because they weigh everything, because they think things through, because they weigh the options with everything, their decisions are very, very strong. That's why you'll find so many of the Unlimited Profits leaders solid. They made a solid decision. They understood the value that they have, and they're moving forward and climbing those ranks, and you see them, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, black diamond, all the way up to triple black diamonds we've got, because they knew that the decision that they made was solid as a rock. Also, highly successful people don't involve themselves in matters that don't concern them. Super important here, guys, because I know that we get caught up in, oh, did you hear so-and-so did this or so-and-so said that? It doesn't matter. What matters for you and your why? What is going to affect your family? And that's another thing I want to point out, that I didn't plan on it, but if you haven't written your why down, you must. You must, or you're not. Chances that you ever see that happening, that success, is slim to none. So make sure you have your why down. And, if you feel like you don't deserve to have success, if you feel like you can't do it, know that your family deserves it. And do it for them until you can believe you can do it for yourself. Successful people don't compare themselves to others. That's also really, really hard to do because we've got such great leaders, even in Unlimited Profits, and we look to so many people that have documented success that we go, gosh, they did this, they achieved this in this amount of time. Why haven't I been able to do it? It doesn't matter. Don't compare yourself to others. Just know that you have the exact same tools that they had, and maybe it's just the commitment level is different. So successful people also don't have unrealistic expectations. They don't count on everything being a smooth ride, everything to be easy. However, they're dedicated, they're committed, they're focused on getting to I want to say the end zone. I guess football's on my mind. But, they don't let disappointments hold them back. Yes, it's important for us to set goals. But if you set a goal and you don't achieve it, as long as you're getting better, as long as you're moving forward each and every day, there's no reason at all to beat yourself up. What did Robert say? Our resolution for this year is no more beating ourselves up. Thank God for that, because I was doing that all the time. Number 14 is successful people don't say yes to everything. No, they don't say yes to everything. I had a hard time learning that two-letter word, no. Because every time somebody asked me for something, I would say yes. And it would keep me from doing what I needed to do, what I needed to do for me. What I needed to do to stay committed to my why. So just so you know that, highly successful people don't always say yes. And number 15, the last thing I want to share with you is they don't quit. You know, highly focused people are not quitters. They know nobody ever succeeded by being a quitter. And you have to fail. Fail, fail, fail before you win. Before you reach that goal, before you just have to stay focused on what you need to do so you can achieve that success. So, you know, I hope that was helpful to you today. I know, Scott, you had a quote that you wanted to share with us today.
Well, I have several quotes, but you hear that?
I'll mute myself. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear an echo now? Okay, I guess we're good now. I've seen a couple of them, but hold on one second. I like this one. Live life to the fullest and focus on the positive. And that's by Matt Cameron. That's a pretty good one, right? Can you add to that, Melody?
Yeah, absolutely. We should be living each and every day to the fullest. Not saying, oh, well, you know, cheating ourselves out of anything, you know, being grateful for each and every moment of our life. And I know, and some of you know this about me, I had some really great health challenges, and I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm celebrating 5.5 years after the doctors sent me home. So I learned to look at life very differently than I did before, and I take nothing for granted. There are so many things that I used to take for granted. Eyesight, the ability to walk, to be able to, I mean, everything. There are so many things I took for granted. But I take nothing for granted right now. Nothing. And I make the most out of every minute that I breathe. And I think everybody, sometimes I wish that everybody can be confronted with something that is life-threatening so they can see what life really holds for us when we're here. It's just truly a blessing, and everybody, this is what I wish for everybody, and this is why Scott and I do these team calls. Is we want everybody to live a life of quality, and not have to wait till you're too old to enjoy your retirement, but live each day with the utmost quality today. And that's why we're here, to help you do that and get you there sooner than later with the help from Robert. Anything else you want to add, Scott?
And Melody, aren't you only like 25 now? So how can the numbers add up there? You're saying when you get older, so that I don't know what you're trying to say there. I'm just playing with you.
No, Scott, I'm older than dirt.
No, you're not. I love you very much, and I appreciate you. And thanks, guys, for getting on the team call today. Melody, you always do an amazing job, and I want to thank you for motivating me every single day and always keep pushing forward on those times when I was like, I would get mad at you, and I'd hang up the phone, and then you're like, I'm not going to talk to you, and then we hang up on each other, and then, you know, you motivated me some more. Thank you very much for not giving up on me. I really appreciate that. I love you.
Well, I love you, Scott, and I believe in you, and I believe in each and every one of you guys. And I know that, you know, we're almost at our time here, but I want to make sure that if any of you have any questions for us today, we've got that great Q&A on Wednesday nights. We had Robert and Robert Hollis Jr. answering the questions for us on the live Q&A. But if anybody has come up with anything and you're having a problem, you need direction or anything, you know, please feel free to reach out to us. If you want to raise your hand or come on to the if you're watching and you want to come on to the live link, you'll see that the link is posted there. If you do not have any questions for us today, if you guys can just look at the chat bar on the side and click on the watch link so somebody else can come on. We are limited to 10 people on here at a time. But we want you to know that we love and support you, and we believe in you. And trust me, guys, if I can do this, you can do it. questions before we go for today?
Thank
Susan?
you.
Hi, Melody. Oh, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you.
Okay, just 1 second, okay? Susan, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say thank you so much for this call. I enjoyed it so much, and I always get such great nuggets, and I really appreciate you being there all the time. And thank you, Scott. I really enjoyed the motivational video.
Thank you, Susan. I just love that I get to spend time with you every single day, and I get to watch
It
your
means a lot.
I'm really excited for your future.
Can you mute Leela?
Thank you.
So yeah, Leela's always got a house full there. So but I can't mute her. So thank you so much, Susan.
Thank you.
Leela, yourself, sweetie.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
No, we can hear you, but mute yourself.
Did you please
Say that
mute
again?
yourself?
Hold on, I'm trying to get this volume on.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Did anybody else have anything to say, or have a question, or anything that we can address at this time?
Hello, Melody. It's BJ.
Hi, VJ. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Looking forward to later. I just wanted to say this is awesome. I have only been here, what, 3 days?
Yeah.
And I am absolutely blown away by everything and everybody, and I love this environment, and I'm so pumped to get through and get started and get on the way. This is awesome.
Thank you. We're so excited to have you as part of our family, and I just want to say congratulations on making that step, taking that step, and seeing the value of what Robert has. I mean, seeing how excited you were yesterday, even when Robert.
I've been a Robert fan for a long time, and didn't even know that he had this group. Didn't even know about anything. And that's kind of a blow to my ego, because I try and keep up on this industry pretty good. So to not know that this was there, it's one of those things where you put yourself in the rear for. But yeah.
Leela, mute yourself.
Glad to have you here, BJ, and I look forward to our chat later on today. And I'm just really excited for your future. Yeah, Leela, you've got a lot of noise going on there, sweetie. Do you have anything to share right now? Thank you, BJ. Okay, Leela's got it muted. Anybody else want to say anything?
Sounds like a bowling alley back there.
Something like that. I was like, what's going on?
Thank you for the call, Melody. You did a wonderful job. 1 through 15, got them all written down. I will be implementing them and moving forward, continuing to get my double D before the end of the month, and that does not include the word dust.
I was about to add, but never mind.
Okay. Well, we're proud of you, Doug. And you know what? You just take care of yourself. I know you've gone through a lot of healing. You have a healing process to go through. So, but while you're laying there and you can't be up and around, there's no reason you can't be talking to people on your computer. So.
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Leela, did you want to share with us at all?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry about that. I'm at the library with my grandkids. I was trying to make it all work. So sorry. That's the bowling alley you're hearing.
Well, do you have anything to add to the call today?
I honestly didn't catch much of it, so I can't say I can add to the call, but... So,
okay, well then you'll be able to go back and watch it.
I will, yes.
Okay, excellent. And you know, I have to say, I'm super proud of you. You're finally getting out of that comfort zone for yourself and starting to move forward. So I'm really, really, really proud of you. And I'm excited for you at the same time.
Thank you. I'm trying. It's a process, but I know I have to just get out there and do it. So.
Yeah, it's just keep working on those limiting beliefs. That's what I had to do. So I really had to work on those limiting beliefs. But, you know, and I still do. And I know that as you do that, you're gonna be a rock star. You really are. So I'm super proud. I also want to say congratulations to Randy Spung for hitting double diamond today. I don't see him on here. Maybe he's on the watch link or he's got the grandkids today. But big shout out to Randy. I'm so proud of him, and just it almost makes me speechless. Really does. I'm really super proud of each and every one of you. Just keep going through the training. It's so critical. Training. Watch those videos. Take notes. Put it into action. And you too are going to see your whys come true. So, well, thank you, Scott, for helping me out today. And thank each and every one of you for spending a little bit of time with me. Remember, we've got the pro show tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific. You'll have, if you're a pro, you're going to get an email, or you can find it in your back office. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you there. We'll see you when we see you.
Thanks, Melody. Bye.